At any moment, Donald Trump's lawyers are poised to unveil the former president's defense against electoral charges. Trump has absolute immunity from prosecution for what they claim are his official actions as president. Make sense of news fast with ArrowRight. Opinions Daily readers will be familiar with the idea that presidents cannot be tried while in office, never tested in court but observed by the Department of Justice. Trump's argument, which his lawyers say they expect put forward this week to have the charges brought against him in federal court dismissed, is much more daring, and special counsel Jack Smith is sure to challenge it. Trump's lawyers plan to argue that actions cited by federal prosecutors as criminal violations fall within scope Trump's constitutional duty as executive chairman to take care of faithful implementation law. That's a remote possibility, but it raises possibility that Trump may delay case until after March 2024 hearing date, set last week by U.S. District Judge Tanya S. Chutkan, and possibly presidential election. Trump defense attorney John Lauro previewed strategy at a hearing before Chutkan last week, saying the Trump team plans to submit a very complex and sophisticated motion on whether this court should have jurisdiction over case. The indictment essentially accuses President Trump of being President Trump and faithfully enforcing the law and fulfilling his obligations to take care of himself. Follow this author. Follow the opinions of Ruth Marcus Lauro said four-point indictment against Trump, which includes efforts to distort the election results, really covers executive action or items under shadow of executive action. It covers things President Trump is constitutionally required to do as president. This is bold but not entirely ridiculous. This claim was made in the 1982 Supreme Court Nixon v. It stems from the Fitzgerald case. In this case, Pentagon whistleblower A. Ernest Fitzgerald also complained about cost overruns and filed a compensation claim against then-President Richard M. Nixon. He did this job in retaliation for his testimony in Congress. The court, by a vote of 4-5, held that presidents have absolute immunity from civil action for damages resulting from their official actions, both while in office and after leaving office, describing absolute immunity as a functionally imperative event relating to unique office presidency, stemming from constitutional tradition, separation powers, and supported by our history. Court adopted a broad interpretation what constitutes official actions, saying that it applies to any act official responsibility within its external environment. The case came forth in context of civil lawsuits brought against Trump by Capitol Police and Democratic lawmakers. It is alleged that Trump incited crowd to march Capitol on January 6, 2021. And is therefore responsible for damages resulting from his injuries during uprising. Trump's lawyers ask that the laws